Let's go over now to London, where Juliana Olayinka is ready to update us on today's business headlines. Good morning, Juliana. It's good to see you. So EasyJet plans to cut up to 30% of workforce and shrink fleet amid COVID-19 crisis. Any idea the rationale behind the airline's COVID-19 strategy?
Good morning, Bissy. Well, the rationale is pretty simple, and that's to save money amidst this pandemic, and that has really swamped the airline industry. EasyJet, the budget airline based in Luton, which is just north of London, they've joined other airlines such as British Airways and Ryanair and announced this mass job cut. They currently employ about 15,000 people. With the 30%, it's expected that 4,500 jobs will be going from ground crew up into pilot crew. Their CEO was speaking earlier today, and he said he doesn't expect 2019 passenger levels to return until at least another 3 years, which is pretty worrying for people that are working within the industry. And it was just a couple of days ago, apparently, that staff that was working for EasyJet received a really nice letter for him. So it's come as much of a surprise this morning.
How are investors buying into the company's plans? Tell us, how did the stock open this morning?
Well, surprisingly, the stock's opened 4.5% higher. I think shareholders were pretty happy with the fact that EasyJet are taking a long-term strategy. We had heard from BA that they don't expect the passenger numbers to be back for 4 years. EasyJet have said 3 years. How is an airline supposed to survive if it doesn't have people flying? So I believe that's probably one of the reasons why their shares were up this morning. EasyJet have also announced that flights will start on the 15th of June. At the moment, it will just be between Gatwick and France and some domestic flights within country. And they did say that at the moment they have had a lot of pre-booking. So that was also another reason why investors were chuffed. But of course, the union bosses are outraged. They said this is a kick in the teeth for staff. And it's a really kind of sudden knee-jerk reaction when the aviation industry's failures are not likely to last for more than a year.
Aside from EasyJet, Juliana, tell us, what's the day looking like for the market street?
Well, the FTSE actually opened pretty high this morning, not as high as it had earlier in the week, but it looks as if the FTSE may actually be going back to the kind of heights we were seeing pre-lockdown. At the moment, the pound is 0.01% down against the dollar. I think in terms of what everybody's looking for, it's that US job weekly data. It has been creeping up, and there are some analysts that are wondering, is this just a short-term out-of-job issue that the pandemic has caused, or are these numbers showing, Americans that could be out of jobs for the long term? So that has been a much watch for the markets, and in London, people will be watching to see what those data revealed today.
Many thanks, Juliana. We'll see you again later.